Hello and welcome to Google Next. I'm here from Intel. My name is Rebecca Weekly, and I'm here to talk to you about the top 3 reasons to run your workloads on Google Cloud's N2 instances enabled by the 3rd gen Intel Xeon Scalable processor. So a little bit about me. My name is Rebecca Weekly. I am the VP and GM of the Hyperscale Strategy and Execution team here at Intel, and I have the honor of working with our amazing hyperscale customers, such as Google, as they bring new and innovative solutions to market with our technology. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our history of collaboration and innovation with GCP, some of the cool and new technologies we're bringing to market together and solutions we're bringing to market together. We're going to talk about our platform and all the ways we collaborate, from solution spaces and software enabling to obviously the core platform itself. We're going to talk through the key reasons behind the new N2 instance and what it brings in terms of TCO, AI acceleration, and crypto. So I'm really looking forward to it. Google Cloud and Intel have been working for a very long time together. We started with the inception of GCP back in 2016, and we have started this strategic alliance focused on not just technology, not just optimization, customization of experiences for end users on top of our instances and our CPUs, but truly more and more in these last few years in enabling end user experiences that transform how you come to the public cloud. So whether we talk about what we did with WordPress or what we've done with Anthos together in partnership in select solutions, or our more recent partnerships with the Broad Institute tuning and optimization on Intel scalable processors within the GCP environment, or our latest N2 instance, these are solutions that are really targeting end user experiences and doing that work from the platform up together. So this is why we like to think of it as a virtuous cycle of Intel and Google working together at Google Cloud. We obviously, at our core, are a compute solution, and we do quite a bit with our GCP teams to create that foundation, N2, C2, M2, all of our HPC and AI optimized instances. But that's just the beginning. We also work very closely together, already mentioned our Anthos Intel Select solution, to enable hybrid and multi-cloud scenarios in an open source fashion that enables others to unlock any cloud they need and take advantage of where Google is at its strongest. We also work very closely on traditional enterprise workloads and enabling. What we mean by that is Oracle, SAP HANA, everything that we do with VMware within the Google environment. This domain space is so critical for users as they transform, as they engage in a digital transformation, to be able to utilize the technology they've always wanted and always had, but also take advantage of the scale and availability that is the cloud. And to that point of availability, Intel is in every GCP location, all 82 availability zones, making sure that we are enabling all of your experiences. And we are increasingly partnering in the domain space of edge and core for 5G specifically in our telco solution strategies together. So all of this comes together, a core and a foundation of compute, meeting our end users where they are, meeting key verticals and key use cases as needed in the ecosystem and environment together. So I am here to talk about our 3rd gen Intel Xeon Scalable processor and how and what you're getting as you come to Google Cloud and the N2 instance. So first of all, it's an improved TCO. So price performance definitely matters as you're coming to the cloud. You have your 2.6 gigahertz base frequency, your 3.4 gigahertz sustained turbo, and a 30% better price performance versus prior gen. This is absolutely one of the key reasons why we look at a new instance type and try and make sure that you're taking advantage of what is actually available in the ecosystem. So step 1. You're going to save money moving to the Xeon Scalable Gen 3 TCO optimized instance. The other reason is our larger VMs and our built-in DL Boost AI support. So So what you will see with the new N2 instance is that you have predefined machine types up to 128 vCPUs, 864 gigabytes of memory, 96 vCPU custom machine types as well. This really will enable much larger systems, bigger data sets to be processed. And obviously, that is going to enable AI workloads, database analytics, key insights in your business transformation. We've also introduced 100 gigabits per second VM networking and high performance ninth generation SSDs into this platform. Lots of excitement in that domain space. A lot of workloads are entirely limited by what you can get and access from your Ethernet, especially as you scale out and across, and also your local storage. So really looking forward to seeing how that unlocks new performance, especially in the database angle. And finally, DL Boost. Deep Learning Boost is something we introduced in our second generation of Xeon Scalable platforms. We are continuing to deliver increased performance in this domain space. It is an area where HPC, AI, deep learning, all of those are able to take advantage. And so much of particularly inference is in the pipeline of accessing data from a database. So being able to do that inline quickly within your CPU is a major optimization and opportunity for you to get better performance out of your VM instance. Our last reason that we really want to make sure you're coming and checking out these N2 instances is around our increased crypto performance in the Xeon third generation scalable processor. So what we are seeing with this processor, we increased our throughput on AES-NI in this processor. So if you're doing TLS, if you're doing any kind of bulk data transfer, you are going to do a series of encryption and authentication steps. This requires, and most algorithms are implemented using AES-NI instructions. So by utilizing this increased capacity, you will see a reduced penalty for implementing that encryption phase. You will see increased performance on any kind of encryption intensive workload. So great examples, SSL web servers, anything in the 5G infrastructure space, and of course, VPNs, firewalls. So if you want security that runs fast, security without compromise on performance, we really recommend you check out, again, the third generation scalable processor. So everyone who works with me knows I get up in the morning because I really want to see how the cloud with our technology transforms end user experiences. So Arcules is a unified cloud security platform. They leverage GCP. They work with Intel instances and have been able to unlock a 15% TCO savings just by taking advantage of the performance that is capable and offered in our N2 instances. Kinsta is a WordPress hosting solution, and they were able to take advantage of the performance, again, in web serving and general scalability defined in these new N2 instances. We actually have worked with them on both C2 as well. So we were able to take advantage of a 200% performance increase across the board for many of their clients very easily just by optimizing, again, the frequency of the available processor that they were using. The Broad Institute is known across the world for all the work that they do in human genomic insight. We have worked with them for many years, and in partnership with GCP, there's real opportunity and options leveraging AVX 512 to be able to actually increase the vector throughput. And that optimization has enabled their Java implementation to continue to scale year after year after year with our processors. This is really where we are doing our best work together, unlocking experiences so that we understand the human genome. We can, figure out how to solve problems for humanity faster together. So one other topic that is one of my passions is in the domain space of sustainability. And it has been a wonderful partnership with GCP to be able to really help our entire consumer base understand more about what sustainable IT is. So together, we've put together a masterclass. It's coming to you in October, and it's really a joint venture about what is the comprehensive view of sustainability in the data center. So we're looking at it both from the lens of renewable energy and carbon neutrality, but we're also really looking at efficient data center design and how we can leverage circular economy and zero waste strategies. So the full life cycle of how you can get your best optimization of the carbon embedded in solutions over the full life cycle and operations of those systems. So please tune in. Please come learn more about what we're doing together. This is really a domain space that we all, as citizens of this world, have to address together. So that's it for me. Please come check out. I'm so glad you've come and joined us at Google Next. Please come check out our new N2 instances. Really test out how you can accelerate your workloads. Try it with all of our Anthos solutions, everything we're doing in the telco domain space. Come see our Google Alliance. There are many GCP credits available for you to check out and modernize your infrastructure. We'd love to work with you together to unlock new transformational experiences in the cloud with GCP. Thank you so much.